before you do any code. Today we'll talk about what's important when designing actual applications. So when you start your design process, don't start jumping into code. 1, look at how you're going to solve the problem. 2, what are the resources or tools you have to make it work? 3, this is where engineering comes in. You gotta look at, okay, what are the different elements that can actually make this feasible? Is it possible? Can you develop it based on concepts you already know? Typically what happens is people have to go through iterations of, here's a problem, how can I solve that for them? Well, here's the design to make that work. So what are different ways to design your software? Well, at the very beginning, before you do anything, I believe in using pencil and paper and just jotting down some of the ideas about what's important to that problem. You go engineer mode. If you're an engineer or if you're better engineers, a lot of times they like to jot things down on paper and pencil or whiteboard it. Think about the realistic concept of, here's this user, am I solving a problem for them? Or here I am, I'm the user, am I solving this problem for me? And when we say solving problems, I mean like, hey, I have this issue with my student loans and I need to figure out how to pay them off. What's the best way of me doing this? That's a problem, you need to figure out a solution, right? Simple. Well, solving that's not simple, but the idea is. And as long as you keep trying to figure out, okay, here's the target market who wants to figure out how to pay off the student loans, which is a very difficult problem to solve. Trying to deliver that and solving that problem would be huge. Figuring out first who's the target market and is the problem actually being solved. If you do that, then you go ahead and write your code. But writing code before that doesn't make any sense. You're just writing code for the fun of it. So write it out on paper, jot it down, figure out the pieces, the elements of how this could work. That's good design. And that's not even like the whole UX part. And UX is a whole different element of design as well. Getting this system to understand the overall process is very important. And developing something, give people access, is intelligence. I know people get weirded out by machine learning, but intelligence should be embedded within the product because it should be able to do something that the person inherently couldn't do, and this system will be able to provide that. So thanks for watching, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.